That's what I'm talking about. That's what I am talking about. Make sure my mic is good. All right. I think we're just tightening it up real quick. All right. Super vibe. Super vibe. Let me just make sure that's picking up. Test, test. Yep, that's picking up just fine. All right. So, as I've been reviewing my technicals and everything like that, I want to keep my technical methodology as simple, as clean, and as clear as I could possibly make it. Possibly. And when I went back to look at some of my screenshots of the challenge and the trading period that I actually ended out in profit, it was based off of simple trading execution. Now, this session is solely based off of, and I want to make sure, honestly, I'm going to take my time with this session. Because I'm gonna be in my journal a little bit as well, because what I really want to mark out and write down and ingrain in my system is my plan, you know, how I truthfully want to execute this. So basically, for my technicals, I have 6 major, we could say they're not really confirms, they're just points of understanding. So I'm in my journal right now, and I'm gonna go in my journal. We got 6 core technical concepts, right? Number 1, market structure. It's so important. Market structure is king, right? So we're talking uptrend, higher highs, higher lows. We're talking downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, KLs. Number 2. Why do I feel like I'm getting all these text messages? Hold on 1 second. Gang in it, gang in it, gang in it. Bro, I just got a new office chair. Holy shitas. It is amazing. All right. Anyway, number one, market structure. We have uptrends and downtrends. Number two is key levels. Key levels. Key levels. Basically, in a downtrend, a key level are lower highs and lower lows. And then in an uptrend, it's higher highs and higher lows. Right? These are key levels to not only find out what is going on with price, but also how to trade it. All right, so number one is market structure. Number two is key levels. Number three, core concept, right? Number three, core concept for me is market phases. This basically means exhaustion phase versus a continuation phase. Right? Now, number four. Now, remember, I want to keep it extremely simple. Number four will be Fibonacci. Now, the only reason why Fibonacci is mentioned is because what it does is help to put a numerical value onto the previous three that we spoke of. So market structure, break of a key level, what phase is going to happen now that we have a push phase past the key level. Draw the Fibonacci. We know an exhaustion phase is going to come after a continuation phase or after a push phase. So then the Fibonacci is drawn to see which level of the Fibonacci retracement is receiving our pattern that we'll bring up in a second. But which one is receiving our pattern? Is it the 38? Is it the 61? Is it the 79? Or are we all the way back to 100 and now it's 50-50? You know what I mean? So Fibonacci retracements, especially on a pair that has heavy volume such as gold. So with Fibonacci retracement, I'm gonna just write 38.2. We got 61.8, and we got 70. Just call it 72. Right? When price comes up to these levels and creates our pattern. Okay. Now number 5 on the list, I have market pattern. Now, I'm going to just put it like this. My main core concept market pattern is simply an order block. That's it. That's it. That's all I'm going to call it. Order block. That's my core number one pattern. Order block. Because if you come down to, the 1 hour. All right, we're on the 1 hour. Basically, an order block is this right here. This is an order block where price came down, created a support, came up, created resistance, came back down, retested support, did not break it, came back up to resistance. Officially an order block after you have 1, 2, 3. It's an order block after 3. You feel me? And now what we're looking at is potential buys. Knowing that we have exhaustion, knowing that this is a push phase, knowing that shit could come back in here. That's what we have, though. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Order block. As you can see, You have there's a lot of price action in this level. It's not pretty. It's not very pretty at all. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. But yeah, man, order block. Order blocks. And then number 6 is momentum. Momentum. Right? Momentum is after preceding an order block. Is it preceding? No, preceding is before. How do you say after? Preceding? Hold on. Okay, following. So in my journal, I'm about to write. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. Basically, following an order block will come a directional decision from the market. Now that is the absolute last thing. Now mind you, so in order, 6 core technical concepts. I'm gonna date this. What's today? 16 10 16 2022, right? You have market structure, then you have key levels, then you have market phases, then you have Fibonacci retracements, then you have market pattern, and then momentum after that pattern. You feel me? So I really see that. And when you come up, you have all these minor levels here. But I do see that. So if you can get a break of this candlestick or this support down here, yeah, you could take that, because this is even a minor order block. Go to the 5-minute. Look at that. This is an order block. Look, this is an order block. You know? Like this shit right here is an order block. Market patterns. This is a double bottom. This is an order block. Look where it broke up to. Momentum. Look where it broke up to, bro. You feel me? Order block right here. Patterns. Hey, bitch. Patterns. You feel me? You got your support. You got your resistance. Order block. It could come back. It can come down here. It can go up there. Order block. Where did it go? Up there. So, you know, that's what we're in. That's what we're doing right now. That's our pattern. Order blocks. And then momentum. Which way is it breaking? You feel me? So from a technical standpoint, that's what I want to do. I'm going to just use my same old account that I got. I ended up going down 1% after just like some bad trading on CPI. So I'm not even going to stress that too much. I'm going to keep that account. I'll probably go 1% per trade and still only lose half of that. So that's the plan. All right, but now that I have those written down, I do want to write down trade management real quick as well. Mm. Hold on. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, I got that down. This chair is amazing. All right. So I want to get back in the loop of being able to analyze higher time frame market structure, key levels, market phases, Fibonacci patterns, um, my market pattern, and then the momentum to take the trade in the direction of momentum. And typically momentum can be a catalyst from fundamentals. So I'm gonna go back down to the 30 real quick to mark this out. I'm gonna go ahead and just delete this. Now on the 4 hour, we have a push phase into a major support that is a support across the board. Now if we break this, ideally that's totally fine. That's great because you have a lot of range to the downside right here. What are we talking? We talking about 271 pips from 1642 to 1615. I can't wait to read an article. Let's read an article. Let's read an article. That's exactly what I want to do. What is going on today? Mm, wait for that to load up. It says it was 14 hours ago. So we're going to check energy and precious metals. Weekly review and outlook on the week. Ready? Crude prices fell last week for a fifth week in 7 over what analysts said were concerns that U.S. inflation was just not slowing as the Federal Reserve expected. To the extent that it was now affecting consumer sentiment and retail sales as well. Mm-hmm. That that motherfucking paragraph already tells me that we're looking at a potentially damaging US dollar to come. You feel me? Crude prices fell last week. Crude prices, so oil, for fifth week in 7 over what analysts said were concerns that the US inflation was just not slowing as the Federal Reserve expected, to the extent that it was now affecting consumer sentiment and retail sales as well. You know, that might as well be the case, but the oil market was clearly not talking about the elephant in the room, i.e., the biggest geopolitical crisis to hit the trade in years, one with ramifications as important to energy as the Russia-Ukraine crisis itself. We're talking about the OPEC oil production cut, the size, and more importantly, timing of it. That has got the White House all miffed. As Jonathan Panikoff, senior member of the Washington-based Atlantic Council, puts it, the decision by the Saudi-steered and Russia-supported oil-producing alliance to reduce output is probably not aimed just at President Joe Biden or the United States, but the manner in which it's being implemented probably is, and it has the potential to be politically damaging for both the president and Democrats. Very interesting. The timing of the cuts to take effect November 1st, 1 week ahead of the U.S. midterm elections. Wow. And their intensity. Removing up to 2 million barrels per day from the market probably reflect a willingness by Saudi Arabia to jab at Biden. Right. Riyadh is not naive about the U.S. political landscape. OPEC almost certainly could have achieved its same overall goal, but waited to act until shortly after the U.S. midterms. Interesting. That brings us to Panikoff's analysis of the fundamental problem between the United States and Saudi Arabia, a relation that's rife with misaligned expectations. Interesting. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman continues to demonstrate his preference for global engagement that is transactional, similar to how both China and Russia generally engage in the world. The problem is that's not traditionally how Washington conducts foreign policy, preferring long-term strategic relationships. Boom, 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 boom. So there's a lot of writing in here. Let's talk about gold market settlements and activity. The dollar is stealing every bit of safe haven shine out there, leaving gold, the original precious metal, with very little luster. Interesting. Gold's benchmark future, boom, 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 settled at boom, boom, boom. Spot bullion, which is more closely, boom, 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 was at 1645 after a midday tumble to 1640. So if we come here, it's currently at 1646. The boom, 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 boom. Wow. Investing.com's data showed the weekly drop in gold was the metal's worst since a near 4% drop during the week of early August. Hmm. Gold broke Gold broke below key 1650 support on Thursday before bulls in the space lucked out as the dollar tumbled on talk of peak inflation in the United States, helped the yellow metal recoup virtually all of its loss on the day. Gold selling, however, resumed Friday as the dollar index rose for a seventh time in 8 days. The index, which pits the dollar against euro, yen, pound, Canadian dollar, Swedish krona, and Swiss franc, reached a session high of 13. Boom, boom, boom. Technical charts indicated a very likely 120 high for the dollar index. Wow. Okay. You can literally see this paragraph as well. He said technical charts indicated a very likely 120 high for the dollar index, said analysts. If we come here, go to DXY, 120 is way up here. Hella far. Look at the climb though. Now I gotta go to a higher time frame. Oh wow. Look at where 120 comes in contact with 2002 highs. God dang. Wow. That's epic. That's very epic. Look. Check. We're on the daily time frame. Let's even do it like this. We're gonna get to this, but let's get to this first. Actually, knowing that this is a daily, key level, higher high. We're gonna call this key level. I'll even go right there. Higher low. And then I mean, just it's hard to ignore this order block right here. Because then that's going to at least give you some sort of indication of If this shit continues to break to the upside, even though U.S. inflation is like low key bad, this shit continues to break to the upside. All right, I know what I'm looking at on gold. If this shit continues to break to the downside, I know what I'm looking at on gold. It's very interesting though. But yeah, it's definitely an order block with this resistance, this support coming back up, and now it's like, okay, who knows what it's gonna do? But when it breaks out, like it's hard to ignore. Like there's no more guesswork. It broke out to that side. We're taking that. If it's a fake out, then it's a fake out. You know what I mean? Because I still understand that there's three things that can happen at every major level. I'll always say that. Because you see, it made these highs and exhausted down here. Made this order block. Come on, bro. Order block at the low, break up. It's a wrap. O block. Bang, bang. Then we're gonna read this price outlook in a second, but the dollar and yields have been chief beneficiaries of the Fed's campaign against inflation as the central bank hiked interest rates by 300 basis points this year and looks to add another 125 before the year end. I mean, that should even let you know like the sentiment for, which just means that it has a high potential to go up. The sentiment for this to continue to find an order block and break below the order block low. Come on, 4-hour time frame. I can honestly say there's not a conscious resistance level in this area to call it an order block yet. We have a couple wick rejections on the bottom of these 4-hour candles, which shows exhaustion, but it's not really an order block yet. So that is one thing that I've finally been able to accept in my mind about looking at this current price action. It's not an order block yet. If you don't have the market pattern, how do you know where to take momentum? So, gold price outlook. This is very interesting. 7 months of consistent bearish streak means few love gold enough to buy it. In other words, there are more people selling gold than buying it. Another interpretation is that such a one-sided bearish trade mostly occurs in situations where markets are net long. He said monthly action on spot gold indicates the metal may continue to extend declines towards 1630 and 1615 range, going right back 1615, but he also says 1630. So I will have to see something on the technicals that shows me that maybe it's this wick, but I got 1615 marked out based off this clear candlestick range. Let's go this way. I mean, I see this resistance at 1630 where price could potentially act the same way because it's resistance, then it can act as support if it wants. But I see that though. And all I need to do is take simple, basically the risk reward is 1 to 3 trades in that direction and call it good for that day. People be out here winning off 10 pips and 15 pips and 30 pips. At the end of the day, if I could catch that for my 1 to 3 bet, but I'm more, and I'll manage my shit to where if I'm in profit and I haven't hit take profit, I'm not going to lose per se. I'll lose some of the profit that I'm in right now, but I'm not going to lose money. And if it's just going straight against me without going into profit, then you already know what we going to do. You feel me? We going to cut that beat because it ain't doing what we set out to do. As simple as that. Like, you got a 1 hour order block, and you can see where momentum rose after that. 1 hour order block, support, resistance, support, order block, which way does it want to go? It broke to the upside for 25 pips. That's smooth. Like, that's not bad at all. You feel me? That's smooth. 25 pips, that's somebody's whole, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's somebody's whole shit right there. And it's going beyond it. You feel me? I see a lot of price sensitivity area definitely towards this wick high. I mean, I saw it right there, which makes sense for this to happen, but then it, continued. Stop loss. So if this was the candlestick, ooh, look at that. Here, let's call this out. So if you want to take a break of this high, because that's what's happening, stop loss below this candlestick, let's say, all right, we're doubling that to about 28 to 30 pips, right? 30 pips to go get 45. Does that look like a feasible trade for? It's not bad. All right, let's see. Let's just throw a paper trade on to what that idea looked like. Shit, because I'm curious, because the take profit is higher than the price sensitivity level. Anyway, any freaking way. Man, that's beautiful. He said monthly action on spot gold indicates the metal may continue to extend declines towards 1630 and 1615. If this zone of support fails, then a further drop to 1600 and 1585 could be expected. At a point of time, the much touted 1560, which is the 50% Fibonacci retracement of the 1046 and 2073, can be tested. That's why we have 1560 marked out. Bet. So from just like a technical analyst, basically, if levels want to be broken, like I like this current movement because now what can you see we're getting? Even on the 4 hour, you can see we have a push phase into a major support level, exhaustion candle, and now we're getting the exhaustion movement. When a new order block is created at a high or just at a higher point, then structure. So like right now we're on the 1 hour time frame, right? This is just for visualization. There's a lot of lower highs here, but the leg that created this move, overall key level, just based off of like deep direct price action, it would be this lower high to continue that way. But you already know what the sentiment is as well, though. So, it's hard to take buys, confident buys. But this lower high here, because it broke a lower low, making this a valid lower high than here, created a high. Once this lower high than that broke this level, this became the key valid level, right? I want to see if a new level was created past that, because what I have here is a push phase. In this candle, you did get an exhaustion up for the next candle, and then a continued breakdown. After that breakdown, we had a retracement up, and then a break back down. And then after this break back down, we had a retracement up. So there's a lot of lower highs. 1, 2, every candlestick high is literally a lower time frame, lower high, all price sensitivity levels. But I will use this leg to be one larger leg like that. Yeah, once an order block is created somewhere around the 38 or the 61.8 of this level, yeah, we could definitely start to see those cells coming back into play. I'm very curious in that. I could pull out Fibonacci because it's part of my shit. All right. Now, yeah. Here, let's go to FX Street real quick. You know what I actually want to see? UJ. What news do you have for UJ? Japanese intervention underway. Pressure towards kiss. Hmm. Hmm. This is funny. Yeah. Oh, my mom calling me.
Did they come out good?
What?
Fries.
Oh yeah, shit was busting.
And this is the thing. You don't want to keep them cook them super duper hard. You want to be kind of like soggy because they be like they're better like busted.
You want to see something? I want to show you something. First of all, I'm lit. The,
You got a chair.
you gotta come see and sit in my chair. I know you're an office person, so like you could tell a good chair. This is a good chair.
How much was that?
120.
Yeah.
It's a good chair. I put it together and everything. I put the desk together, put this together, and then I put the mat on the ground.
So was the desk smaller than you wanted? I feel like where I stand.
The good thing, well, I mean, honestly, it's not smaller than what I wanted. If I wanted a large desk, that's fine. I can get that later. But for now, just to have this setup right here
Yeah.
is good. And I've been able to write on my second shelf of my
Okay.
standing desk, like very fine. So the writing is good. Everything's good up there. I got my laptop to the left of
With
me.
some vibes over in the corner with the office, the bookshelf and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know the vibe.
Yeah, it looks so homey.
Yeah, it's very comfortable. Very, 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 very comfortable. The whole energy over here is just abonic, you know?
And it came early, like we'll be here till Monday.
Yep, and now I got it going into Monday, which is super cool.
Even better. Is it a microphone?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, cuz.
You out here doing podcasts?
Yeah, I do live streams.
What?
Yeah, I be out here live streaming my analysis and execution sessions. Yeah, because I was cooking, so I just wanted all that air to kind of dissipate. I got new candles and stuff too. So what I wanted to show you was what's under this foil. Ooh, burgers. I got hella burgers. Hella burgers. Hella. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hella. Because I said, honestly, I could just come home and heat up a burger for the next like 3, 4 days. If I really, really am like, yeah, man. Made the whole, however much ground beef I had, I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just make every single bit of it. I literally, look, I had a fat burger and the homemade fries. I'm about to take a nap. I'm just doing my analysis. Look at my fridge. Look at my fridge. Hella, hella eggs, orange juice, milk. Got my burgers. Got some rice. Got some extra stuff. So I got my, you know how you be doing your toppings? You put them on a plate and kind of foil them or put them in a bag. So those are my toppings right there. This was just a protein shake that I made recently that I was just like, I'll drink the rest later. Red Bull. Oh, so I was about to make these potatoes. I was gonna make more fries, but I was ready to eat, and I already had wetted them. I already had like washed them and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna put them back in the bag. I'll just put them in this, and then when I make my next set of homemade fries, I'll just pull them out the fridge. But yeah, man, the come on, look, hold up. Got me some sorrel. 3 things of sorrel. I got some white rice. Here, I got some spicy noodles. Yeah, man, yeah, man. I got new candles too, so this one smells good. It's called Tropical Fruit Melody. Come on. But yeah, that's the fridge right now. That's the fridge. Got me some sauces. Look, I've been having bagels, so I got cream cheese, sour cream, ketchup, mustard, mayo, stuff. I got me. What? Bagel. Fried egg. So cream cheese, egg, and the no cream cheese. No cream cheese.
Your avocado is gonna be like your cream cheese. So butter avocado, fire, and the avocado is extra good for you.
Okay. I was honestly waiting on you to come back over here so you could sit on some of my things, you know, because I got my candle lit.
Yeah.
I got my good area over here, my bookshelf. I need you to sit on this chair to let you know how I feel in it because I bought that thing. It feels good.
Yeah.
Got my office right here, you know, got the office. And then, shit, you already know. Yeah, somebody gonna give them to me. I'll have some TV trays soon.
Yeah, so I'm saying put your extra here. Your bathroom finish.
Well, the bathroom kind of big. Oh yeah. So I got like the rug out there. Well, yeah, that's why I wanted. That's actually why I wanted the towels. I was like, oh, I need more black towels. So I want to use the black. So boom, this is what I want. You know, I got like. I was thinking when I put all these sets and stuff. how you got me for all my yellow towels though? You got me for all my yellow. The ones you got me for goddamn when I was out in Portland after Taylor in our apartment, I had towels and you got me for all those. They're all in yours. Yeah. So just cause I got one. This one right here, look at it. It goes with my. Come on, you can't take it. No, there's too many lines and colors and going on like that. But yeah, look at me. Hold on. Boys, smack. Smack. He did come to. I don't think he stayed in for long enough though. I swear he was like, oh, let me go check out the bed. I said, yeah, check it out real quick. And he came back with 2 seconds later. I was like, did you check it out?
Well, I mean, you gotta figure the accident he had probably is OTS, so he probably like anything better than what I got.
Yeah, and he said he's gonna get it anyway. Like he probably he was like, I don't know how long I'm supposed to lay in it. I mean, you can take a second, feel your back.
You can rub around, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Stretch out, make sure it's cool.
Yeah, but yeah, he said he's about to get 2 queens, one for him and Britt, and one for
Oh, you know
Kamora.
what? He did say that. He did. He said that Jada was gonna get Kamora, and then they're gonna buy Kamora a new one, and then get them a new one.
Yeah,
Like they get the keys on Tuesday.
yeah, they're lit.
Yeah, it's a wrap. They moving.
Yeah, they're lit. But this is me, man.
So big. I know that Papa came there and was like, damn, this motherfucker is big.
Yeah, he gonna have to come back. But yeah, Ashley was just over here, as you know, and yeah, she
Yeah.
liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I mean,
she ain't had an extra for you to bring to your house.
I don't even need. I think we went through like I don't even need nothing like
Yeah.
besides maybe the full body mirror and a large plant for that corner. After that, like once this office was together, the rest is just you can move things around. She said something about the TV being where it was, and I was like, well, you know, if I put it more against, well, she said I may need something up against this wall right here, right? And I was like, as of now, I do like the open space. It's kind of clean. But if I put anything there, I would be rearranging my couches and maybe put more of a television. Yeah, maybe like a television or even like a projector just to project the internet stuff that we do. Something like that. But as of now, I'll definitely keep that clean and whatever walls clean. She just said I needed more greenery, more foliage in here.
Right. But I mean, maybe you want to just be crisp and clean and not cluttered.
That
I like less.
Yeah, it honestly helps my mind a lot. Think just when okay, boom, all I gotta do is straighten this and everything else is just clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm good.
They fix your washer dryer.
Yeah, I was actually here when he came.
Huh?
I was actually here when he came to fix it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they fixed that. I'm actually about to wash.
Really good now, huh?
Yeah, I made sure he fixed it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll probably wash clothes soon.
Cozy over there. You good? I'm good. As long as you're good, I'm always good.
Yeah, I'm smooth. I'm good. I had a 45-hour week last week. I got paid good. The last check too. I just got paid on Friday. So you feel me? I got a check, got some work in, and expected to continue.
Yeah, check your so your next bill for utility should be.
Oh, I meant to tell you. I think your card was still on the Xfinity, and it did it, and you may have set up automatic charges, and it charged your card instead of mine. I think.
How much was it?
30.
I didn't see that charge, but I'll go look.
Yeah, I think it popped up.
I didn't do automatic. I know that.
Yeah, it popped up. It said recurring. Because I think, does one of your debit cards end in like 933?
Yeah.
Yeah, it got you.
Okay, well, I need you to give me that back.
I got you.
But, yeah, so go in there and just change my card to your card.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, because I'll have to pay that in the TPU. That's what it is, Tacoma Public Utility.
Yeah.
Pay that for the first time.
Yeah, I don't think you will have to pay that till November. Because it's every other month. So it's $108 a month, but it comes every other month. So you can pay it monthly, but it only comes every 2 months.
So it comes every 2 months, but each month it's $100.
It's $8 a month.
So if it came every 2 weeks, it'll come at like $216.
Yep.
Okay, I'm with
it
that.
might be less. Like she was just saying that the person that lived in the apartment before you, they were basing on their usage. If you don't use, you know what I'm saying, a lot, it's not gonna be no more than 108. It could be less than that. Like you don't leave lights on and stuff like that when you're not home and stuff like that, like it could be potentially cheaper.
Oh shit! I gotta start turning my lamp off.
Your lamp's not gonna generate a whole. That's not gonna drain nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
More
right.
so like heat and stuff like that. Lights being left on overnight, 24 hours. TV running. You know what I'm saying? Like you would on the weekend. You're really only home during the week.
Yeah.
After 5 o'clock, so you're
Yeah.
good.
All right.
You're
Bet.
gonna see. You're gonna see when the bill comes or whatever. And if it gets to be too high, then you cut back on some things. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, I will holler at you. I'm about to chill. Watch me some Lifetime.
Yeah. Say
Tomorrow's
less.
about to come get some tickets. 5 tickets for the Black Party next week.
Say less.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I love you.
Look you too.
I bet.
Bye.
All right. So if I'm on noon, commodities. Mm. I'll be thinking about that. Yeah, everything's saying that shit about to slide. So there's no second guessing the order block that we could potentially get in this area. Because if it does create a resistance here and come back here, now we have a 4-hour order block, and at that point there's no need to second guess that order block if it starts to break down to the downside. Now if it comes up to make the resistance and then come back up to test that resistance, trying to find an order block, then a order block near a major level. Let's say we have a 4-hour order block, right? But we're towards the high side of the order block, and it's like a double top on the lower time frame, whatever the case is, or and we get an order block at this level. Man, that's even more beautiful, because if you could take a sell at the order block break of the low, for example, if an order block is created in this area, you feel me? If you get an order block created in this area towards the high, and you take the break of the order block to the low side, stop loss at or near the high, I mean, shit, bro. You know what I mean? Give it a couple chances. That's a valid trade. Same thing with here. If it comes like, bro, I want to see what it looked like when it became a support level, knew it was a support level, order block. You can say resistance, support, tap of the resistance, order block at the high. Where did it break? To the high. That's a bet. You feel me? It's a fucking bet. You're looking at order block, break to the high, basically execution, stop loss below whether it's the key level or whatever the fuck you want to call it, for a 1 to 1.5. TP fucking hit, man. It went forward, hella, came back, actually potentially hit a break even. Whatever. And then went crazy dummy again. All that was a break and retest. Because you see it broke through the level, came back down, retested the level, then flew back again. I'll tell you what, I'll reduce risk, but I'll never go break even unless I'm taking profit off the table. Yeah. The only resistance that we have on this 4 hour candle would be the 4 hour high. Mm-hmm. Damn, 100 pips though. Wow, 100 fucking. Now, market structure wise, this is nothing more than a break of the key level market structure, lower low with a retracement, and that's what we're saying. This, wow, very interesting. Very interesting, because this can be nothing more than, if this is the high of the order block, that's totally fine based off of 4 hour time frame. Yeah, this is literally the candlestick high, my nigga. Like, this shit ain't changed unless this candlestick is broken for real. Everything else is guesswork. So to come here, order block, and break down to the downside, bro, that's a respect at that level for 100 fucking pips potentially to the downside. Yeah, bro, I love it. I love it. I'm a fan. I don't like that line. I want to do, lines are fine everywhere except for the key level. Key level gets a box, a shaded box. We'll go pink. We'll go. Oh shit! Hold on. Hold on. Where that thing at? Hold on. What was this? Oh, the words. Fucking words. That's key level to the downside. Unless this level's broken for real, fuck all that bullshit. Because this is where on the 4 hour time frame, this is where this move to the downside all started. This is nothing more than a break, retest, key level. You can give it a new key level potentially right here. Then you're just gonna have to run back into the old key level, so you might as well just keep that. 4 hour motherfucking lower high key level. Is that valid? Mm-hmm. I almost don't like this color. Hmm. Basically, heavy odds on this bitch right here. Heavy odds on all the articles. On all the fundamental perspectives. So, oh, no, I didn't exit that. Oh, I did. Jeez.